Ooh, I have all these cool hippie, love, high vibe stickers. And I've got all of my water bottles, coffee cup, etc. So, I want to thank you for inspiring me to create this video. Because for years and years, on my jug and my refrigerator, I've put nice words, peace, love, gratitude. I used to live, I had a roommate that used to say, hey, you want a glass of gratitude? Because I wrote gratitude on here. Now, I can't remember the guy's name. I'll put it in the comments when I go find him. But there is a Dr. Emoto who years ago did a study on water, and the most fascinating photos and videos when water is subjected to bad words like hate and fight and war or really bad music. That water just turns into slime. Like, you can't see it with the naked eye, but you can see it when they put it on the microscopic level. And then when you love the water, when you put your beautiful intentions into the water, it turns into these beautiful crystals. So it is a proven science that what you put on your container and prayers and intentions, just writing good words on the water, if they took a drip out of this water and put it on a slide versus water that I was screaming obscenities into, you could literally see the difference in the water. So, I was thinking about making a video about this, and I was writing it on there, but it's hard to find a marker that will write on the jug, etc. And I thought, I got all these. Now, you can get stickers like this from Temu. You can get like 50 stickers for $2. So that ain't nothing but a thing to get these stickers. And I thought, okay, so here's what I want to show you guys. Now, these jugs come with their own stickers. It doesn't matter what brand it is, right? But it's got all this bleh, garbledy-gook, and I hadn't thought about it before. Thank you for inspiring me to do this video, because I'm getting ready to have even higher vibration. Because here's what I'm doing. I'm pulling that fucking sticker off, as I would suggest that you do too, because if it's true that peace and love and heart signs and all this stuff is good for the water, what the hell is this crap doing to the water? So I'm pulling that off. Now, I'm the kind of person that if I leave this like this, it's going to drive me crazy, so I got to get it all off before I finish that. But what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to stop at the jugs. That now, in my water, I put electrolytes. I found a guy, Dr. Berg, on that. I'm going to get the link, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Because as long as I'm showing this stuff, I might as well put links and have affiliate fees or whatever. I don't have that yet. But I put electrolytes in my water. I love, 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 love electrolytes. I don't drink anything else. If I have a Diet Coke when I'm out, I used to, friends, my peaceful warriors, when I was a drinker, when I was a full-blown alcoholic, I drank about 10 Diet Cokes a day with my fifth of Bacardi. So I used to drink a lot of that poison. I don't drink it anymore. Maybe once a week I'll have a Diet Coke. 99% of what I drink is electrolyte water. So not only am I going to pick peace, love, groovy, just stay groovy, peace signs. I just love these little hippie vans of all kinds. I used to have a VW van. That's another story. Give peace a chance. Like all these cool stickers. Make love, not war. Not only are they fun and colorful, but the words are good for you. It raises the vibe of the water. So I'm going to put stickers all over the jugs. And while I'm at it, I carry this every day. I have lemon juice in here because I take kratom. I love my kratom. I am not interested in your input. I've been taking kratom every day for the last 4 or 5 years, and it has changed my life. So I carry this lemonade around, lemon juice, to take my kratom. So I'm going to put some on here. I don't know why I haven't thought of this before. Thank you for inspiring me. This is my cup that I use every day, all day, goes to bed with me. It is my cup. And I'm going to put stickers on it. This I carry when I'm on the motorcycle, and I need to have my water with me on the motorcycle. I actually have another one for coffee, and this one is my coffee mug. So all these mugs and stuff are daily things for me. And I am right here, right this red hot minute with you, gonna pick out some stickers. Now, I wash these on a daily basis, but I don't scrub the outside. So I'm going to be really intentional about not getting my stickers all wet and icky. And even if they start to rub off or whatever, you can get 50 of them for $1.50. Huh. Getting notifications from TikTok. I don't know. Anyway, so I just want to encourage you, even if it's just with a magic marker, right this red hot minute. And look, this isn't about electrolytes. Anything you're drinking, even if it's beer and vodka, at least write peace and love and happy on the outside. And even if you're going to drink soda pop or whatever, have a bottle that you can put beautiful affirmations on the outside. And you know, when I pick this jug up, I can't help but read love, peace, happiness. I can't help but see that and have it go into my little noodle, right? So it's a daily affirmation, and I promise you, watch those videos. Just Google positive water, or water crystals, or how water holds negativity and positivity. Any of that stuff, we'll pull it up over on YouTube, and you'll see. It is a very, very interesting. So, without further ado, oh, and I love the little VWs. So look, let's get started. Let's see, are these easy to take off the sticker? Of course not. Of course not. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's not too bad. So, I'm going to take my little sticker, and I'm going to pop it right on my bottle. It's got a little it's got a little peace sign. And even though this one doesn't have any words, it makes me feel good. It makes me so happy. When I go over to Temu, however you say that, Alibaba, Amazon, any of those places, and I'm just scrolling through peace jewelry and peace stuff. I've got temporary peace and love tattoo thingies, and just finding all these stickers. I have considered doing hula hoop making classes, like in person, because I can get 100 feet of PVC pipe. That's how I make my hula hoops. 100 feet of PVC pipe, cut it to the right length, tape it. It's a lot. Not only is it fun to do it, but you can make it the exact size that you want, and it's fun to wrap it. It's almost like a meditation to be wrapping your hoop. So to sit down with 3 or 5 or 10 or 20 other people, women, guys, whatever, high vibe people that want a hula hoop, I'm thinking about doing that. Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in. Now, obviously, that would be in person, so it has to be wherever I'm at. And now I'm in Florida. I plan to stay in Florida for a while. I can take my rig anywhere in the country. I was out in Texas last summer. I go around, whatever. But Florida is my home state. I was born in Key West. I grew up in Jacksonville. I've lived in Orlando. I owned a bar in Panama City Beach. I spent a lot of time the last 3 years since I've had my RV. I never went to the west coast of Florida until I had my RV, because I grew up in South Georgia. We would go to Fernandina Beach. During high school, I'd gone down to Fort Lauderdale and Miami, up and down the East Coast. And I never had been over to the West Coast. Now, I did live in Panama City Beach, which is in the Panhandle, for several years. But Sarasota and St. Pete and Clearwater and Naples and all, I had never been to any of those areas. But because of my RV membership, which we'll do a video about another day, I spent a lot of time over there, and that's my favorite part of Florida. I think eventually, and no, I don't need or want a condo or a house. I'm not living in my rig because I'm homeless and broke. I'm living in my RV and traveling in my RV because I fucking love it. Love, love, love. Love the freedom. Love driving it. Love not having anybody on the other side of the wall in an apartment or a condo or even in a house with my kid on the other side of the wall or whatever. I like the deconditioning of sleeping alone with nobody else's energy on me, around me, bucking up my energy, that type of thing. So don't feel bad for me that I'm homeless. I ain't homeless. But one day, when I do have a house, and because I do want to have a couple of acres to have animals. Love, love, love rescuing animals. If you love animals and you run a nonprofit, or you know a nonprofit, especially here in Florida, I can help anyone anywhere in the country. I can help any nonprofit. But animals have a special place in my heart. And if it's in Florida, I can drive my rig with the image of the book on the outside of it, and we can do an awareness campaign with them, teaching about charitable gifting of real estate and how it six times how much a nonprofit brings in from the donors they already have. So if you know a rescue that is living on $100,000 a year, what if they could have $600,000? If you know a rescue that's barely scraping by at $50,000 a year, what if they could have $300,000 a year? I'm telling you, you need to let me know who I can help with what I do. So, when I get my house, it'll be on the west coast of Florida, close to the beach. Doesn't have to be on the beach. A couple of acres so I can have plenty of animals there, all kinds of animals. That's where I'll end up. I am digressing and going back to the original fucking topic here. Sorry, I digress. So, to do a hula hoop class, I have to be face-to-face, hands-on. I could do it on TikTok and on YouTube, but that's not the fun of it. The whole point is human interaction, sharing some energy, and having the people who come walk away with their own hula hoop that they made in the exact size that they want, and they pick the colors. So if that sounds interesting to you and you're in Florida, especially in the Central Florida area where I'm at right now, let me know. I'll put it together next fucking couple of weeks. I ain't scared. I'll do it. I got PVC. I got tape. I can do all that stuff. But for right now, let's put some more stickers on, shall we? Now, I appreciate you coming on. And you certainly don't have to stay with us for the whole thing. But I'm just going to pick out some stickers. Love. I think that my next tattoo... Now, I was so anti-tattoo my whole life. Don't judge, because I've changed my mind. But for years, I thought they looked kind of dirty. And I thought it kind of showed a lack of common sense for people to be doing that to their body. But I don't feel that way anymore, because I have a couple. And I'm 55 years old. Thank you very much. Look. Love. Now, every time I drink my coffee, I'm going to be reading love. And it is going to infuse into my coffee good vibes. So 2 years ago, when I was 53, I got my first tattoo, which is an anklet with a peace sign. Because my whole life I thought, there is nothing nor no one that I've ever seen that I want to look at every day for the rest of my life. When I owned my bar in Panama City Beach, It was a big place. And we had an extra room. It was about 1,000 square feet, that one room. And I used to have people, love. I used to have people that wanted to rent that room to do different things. One of them wanted to put a tattoo studio in there. Now, back then I was 23 to 30 years old. And they said, Cammie, if you let us put peace, not war. If you let us put a tattoo shop in here, we'll give you all the free tattoos you want. And back then I said, I love Mickey Mouse, but if I had you put Mickey Mouse on my boob, he would turn into Droopy. So I never wanted a tattoo. But now I am so obsessed with peace signs and the like. Can't get this fucking paper out. There it goes. That I got. Oops. I ripped it. Damn the bad luck. It's alright. I'll fix it. Okay. Peace. Which I'm glad I ripped it off anyway, because the word that ripped off was war. It said peace, not war. And frankly, I didn't like that, but I didn't have time to talk about it, but I am now. The universe ripped that off because I didn't want war on my mug. So, so I didn't want tattoos. Now, you might have seen the video. Today is Tuesday. I just had this done last Friday, and it's 3 like 70s flower faces. One of them has a smiley face, one of them has a yin yang, one of them has a peace sign, and they got their little bodies because they're dancing. And then there's a little fire pit there because I love dancing around the fire pit. I was at a full moon drum circle Saturday night, and there's a couple of music notes there, and I wanted it here because I didn't want it on my back where I can't see it, although on my back I will be putting Peaceful Warrior Goddess before long. But now that it's, I wanted it here so when I do videos and I got my halter tops, my bathing suit tops on, you can see it. But now it's kind of fun because now I can be like, hey, my flowers are dancing. Ooh, they're dancing around the fire. So I am going to be getting more tattoos. And the reason I went off on that rant is because one of the tattoos that I'm going to get is the word love. Love. Groovy. Ooh, I can't use this one. Groovy great grandma. No. Ugh. No. Groovy mama. No. I am a mother. I'm a single mother. Oh, here's just a nice little sunshine. Now, because I have a couple of big water jugs and several thermoses, we're just going to put a lot of stuff. And anything that makes you smile. Like, you know, if you're into football, whatever, and you want to put a football on it. Or just make sure it's something positive. And really, it's the intention and the words. And when you watch this video of this guy who did the research, the words, it doesn't matter what language they're in. In other words, the word love or amor, and I don't speak other languages, but it doesn't matter what language that word is in. It is the intention of it, and of course, the intention of the person who is reading it. Because if there was a bunch of language on there that I couldn't translate, it would still be better for the water than not having it at all. But it's good to have words you can actually read. So here's a little peace sign with a little flower on it. And not only that, but any place I've got a nick or whatever, bam. So how much fun to just put, let's see, now see, peace, 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 and a peace sign. That one's perfect. You know, when you buy these packs of 50 stickers, 100 stickers, however they come. You can't just pick out the ones you want. You're kind of stuck with what they send. And probably about 80% of them are absolutely perfect. So on my water jug that will go back in the refrigerator, I'll put 5 or 6 or 8 or 10 or however many I feel like on here. And it will be good, high vibe stuff for me to consume. Let's see. Let's give peace a chance. No, I am not a singer. I am a dancer, not a singer. You know how people say they're a lover, not a fighter? Definitely lover, not a fighter. I had a fight one time in my life. I was 16. I banged another girl's boyfriend. She was 13 and a foot taller than me. And she came to my work and she punched me in the face. And she said, "Do you want any more?" And I said, "No, I don't." That's the one time I've been hit, ever, in my life. I am not a fighter. I'm a lover. But I'm a dancer, not a singer. You put a microphone in front of me to sing, like if somebody's doing karaoke. When I had that bar in Panama City Beach, we used to have karaoke people way back. I'm talking about 30 years ago. 30 years ago. I'm 55. This was when I was like 24, 25. We had people come and do karaoke. And I am lip syncing and I am singing out loud. But they came over with the microphone and I would clam up. So I'm a dancer, not a singer. Pick flowers, not fights. I'm not even going to use that one because I don't even want the word fights on my mug. Words are spells. What spell are you casting? That's one of the titles I'm going to save this for someone else who might like it. I'm going to save those other ones too. For when I'm doing like a hula hoop class, a hula hoop making workshop. Other people will love those, and that's okay. Everybody's different. Peace, not war. No, I don't want any of that peace, not war shit. Now see, faith, joy, hope, love, peace. Cute little fingers there. This is mine. Put it on there. So yeah. So I highly recommend. People ask me all the time, what do you do to stay positive? Actually, they ask me, what do you do for work, too? And I was actually just doing some automatic writing this morning and working. And you know, when you do automatic writing, you're not, boop-a-doop-boop. You sit down with a pen and paper without anything in mind to write about. And you just kind of ask yourself, you say, self, in my case, peaceful warrior goddess, what do you want me to know today? And you just start writing. And part of what I was writing about today, all I want is peace. All I want is peace. That one's good for me because I'm in human design, which is a complete other conversation for another day. But as a manifester, for those of you who know what human design is, manifestors, all we want is peace. It's not even about money. It's not even about fame, fortune, security. All that stuff can be fun. But for us, our heart, our soul, our body, our mind, we just want peace. So, so what I was writing about today, I've worked diligently, so there's 2 words I want to remove from my vocabulary now, which is do, and variations doing, and work. I want to remove these 2 words, because there are other words that are actually in better alignment with what I'm trying to say. Now, over the last 10, 15 years, I have I have aligned with removing the word but and the word try. Unless, in fact, that is what I mean. Because when you say but, you negate what you just said. So if you say, for example, I'd love to have lunch with you, but I need to check my schedule. What you're really saying is, I'm telling you I'd love to have lunch with you, but I need to check my schedule and see if I got something better going on. Versus, I'd love to have lunch with you and I need to check my schedule. Now you're saying, I'd really like to have lunch with you and I need to check my schedule to make sure that I'm not double booking myself and that I have integrity. But versus and, yet, and however. Those are three great words to replace the word but. And then the word try, don't even get me started. Hey, I'll try to come. People say that because in their mind, they're already looking for excuses as to why they didn't come. Well, Mary, I thought you were coming to the party. I told you I'd try. I didn't say I would. So, but and try, get rid of them unless you mean it, right? I will use the word but if that's what I mean in the sentence, you know. So the words I want to get rid of now are do, doing. So instead of saying, here, let me read. Do I have my book? No, I don't have my book with me. Never mind. I'll talk about that on another video. Anyway, listen. I'm going to keep on. Stay groovy. Are you staying groovy? And little hands, holding hands with the world. See, those are good for me. Now, see, for example, even this one with the peace, it's got these fists up in the air, and I get it, you know, solidarity, power to the people, all that stuff. But even that for me is like, I don't want fish on my water. I'll save that for somebody else. Somebody else will really resonate with that. Good for them. Hey, whatever resonates with you, right? So there's a lot in here that say make love, not war. I'm going to get rid of all these. And for someone else, if that resonates with you, and if that's exactly how you feel and what you want to say, by God, use it. But for me, I just don't want it. Even this one says, always crave world peace. I don't even want to crave it. I just want it to be. So I'll get rid of that one. But then I'll use like, what does this one say? Time. Stay positive and patient. Good things take time. I don't even want that one because good things only ever happen in the moment. You can think of things from the past and you can feel good right now when you're thinking of them, but you're feeling good now, not back then. I mean, maybe you did then too, but yeah, no, I don't want that one either. Let's see. Lots of ones about war. We're going to get rid of those. Now, see, this one is pretty. It's got the little dove and the peace sign and the little peacey peace. I don't even like the girl power stuff. I don't know. I want everybody to be empowered. I want to think, I like to think, I do think, I am thinking, I am knowing, I am believing that if you're watching this, it doesn't matter to me if you have a penis or a vagina or both or neither. I don't need girl power. I want people power. Human power. Groovy. groovy. She's a groovy chick. I like that one. I've got this whole flyback thing going on. It wasn't my intention, but when I use my cool ass hair thingy, and I end up looking like Farrah Fawcett, I think it's kind of groovy, bitch. Kind of groovy. Love all the peace signs. Anything with a peace sign. Ah, power to the peaceful. I like that one. It's not power to the people, which would be okay, but I like power to the peaceful. I'm just going to show you. I'm not going to bother put all these on together. World peace. Okay, I'll use that one. Here's another peace one. I like that. I love hippie. I love the word hippie. I'm pretty certain. I can't even read what you guys are writing. I'll look at it later. I'm probably going to get a tattoo that says hippie. 2 days. So I got interviewed this morning by a guy that's in the financial world, financial professionals, CPAs, that sort of thing, which can be kind of dry. But he did his homework because just yesterday or the day before, in the last 2 days, I went into Facebook and I was just fucking around with my profile, and you can put a second name, and I tried to put that bitch, but it wouldn't let me. So I put the coolest hippie chick ever as a second name, and it wouldn't even let me do that because it was too many words, so I got rid of the, and I put coolest for one word, hippie chick for a second word, and ever, because you can have 3 words in your name. So I put coolest hippie chick ever. So when I did this interview this morning, when he was introducing me, and he said, and she is a self-proclaimed, and I thought, self-proclaimed, what is he going to say? Self-proclaimed coolest hippie chick ever. I laughed. I said, well, you did your homework, because I just put that on 2 days ago just to be funny. Earth. Yep, we'll use that one. See, no justice, no peace. I don't know, like, I don't even want the word no on my water jug. I'll save that for somebody else. Somebody else will love it. We got us another band. Love me the Vans. All good days. See, here's a peace sign with flowers on it. So, listen, the moral of the story is there are 5 different thermoses that I use every day and for different reasons. There's a couple of water jugs that I put my electrolytes in. And if I could get stickers on my... Actually, I can. I was thinking of the ice trays. My ice maker is kind of questionable. It doesn't always work, but I have ice trays. Stickers on the ice trays aren't going to work because the surface is too small. But the tray, the ice tray that I dump them into, I'm going to put stickers on that too. My vibe is going to be so high, you're not going to be able to stand it. Actually, if you're here watching me, you are going to be able to stand it. You're going to want to stand it. You're going to want it. And if it's too much for you, that's okay. There's a lot of really negative, low vibe, complaining, justifying, excuse making, negative people that you can follow. God knows there's a lot of that. So if you're here, you are a peaceful light warrior. You're wanting to be inspired. Maybe you want to learn about RV life. Maybe you like watching a free spirit that gets out on her motorcycle and dances in the street and hula hoops on top of a rig and out in the road. Maybe you're here to learn about how we fund nonprofits through gifts of real estate, how we help realtors and financial advisors and all kinds of businesses come together and actually earn income through this process. Maybe you didn't even know that was possible, but because of the RV stuff and the fun hippie stuff, you're exposed. You're exposed to me, and I'm exposed to you. Let's just be exposed together. Okay, peace and love. Oh, look at this one. Look, It's a little world. And he's doing a little peace sign. That would make a cute tattoo too. Not for me, but it is cute. I haven't even looked through all these. Oh, I love this one too. Just simple, peace, love. These are the kinds of tattoos that I'm going to be getting. I went down, I know I'm rambling now, but there's so much great stuff to share. I went down to Fantasy Fest in Key West about 2 months ago. In October is when they have it. And I had no intention of wearing any special costume or get-up, because, you know, they do that there. It's kind of like Halloween all week. And so I saw these. Of course, they got the henna tattoos, and they had temporary tattoos. And I saw the people with the booths set up with the temporary tattoos. And I thought, oh, I've got a ton of temporary tattoos. I wish I brought them. And then I realized immediately, you dumb bitch, you have everything you own with you all the time. Everything I own is in that RV. I don't have a house. I don't have a storage unit to go pick through. If I own it, I got it with me. So I went back to the RV, and I got out my temporary tattoos, and it's Fantasy Fest. So if you're as bold and brazen and you want to go around naked, half naked, nipples covered, whatever, you can do that. So I'm just putting them on my body, just around, and I realized, oh, do you remember Goldie Hawn from Laugh-In? Way back in the 70s. She was like the original go-go dancer. You know, she's up there go-going. And they had tattoos all over her, the fake ones. But it was like a really iconic from then. I've got some pictures. Matter of fact, I'll do a little trilogy. I'll put 10 or 20 of them together and post them, of all the pictures when I was in a angel costume and everything. And so I kind of look like the Laugh-In girl with all the fake tattoos. And I actually like them. I want to get, like, you know, love and a heart and smiley faces and the word peace, and just kind of sprinkle them around, because I'm always in bathing suit tops, tank tops, shorts as much as possible. But I've always got, even in the coldest months, which in Florida, there's only maybe 30 days, a day here, 2 days there, now and then. There's only a few days out of the year that you can't just be outside and bare midriff. So I'm going to have some tattoos just put around that are on my bare midriff that reflect that whole 70s Laugh-In, go-go girl kind of thing. And happy to take suggestions. What do you think? They have to be positive words. But anyway, thanks for playing. I'm going to go finish up my jugs. And I'd love for you guys, if you do this for your own water jugs, take a picture. I don't know if you can put a picture in a comment on TikTok. I know you can on Facebook and other places. I don't know if you can or not, but we'd love to see them. Thanks for coming out and playing. Catch you on the next video or whatever we do. Let me see. I don't even know how to get out of this thing. I guess right there. Right there? No? Okay. Yeah. Bye.